Thank you very much for the committee to give me a chance to give a presentation today. The title of my presentation is Web Geographic Information System for Rice Fields in Bungko Village, South Kota Mobagu District by S.E. Pakasi, F.J. Paat, T.B. Ogi, and M. Sofiati. Introduction. Geographic Information System, or GIS, is an information system that can combine graphic data with text data objects that are connected geographically on Earth or georeference. Geographic information system in agriculture are needed for various agriculture activities. For example, identifying the distribution of the coconut industry, analysis of irrigation network systems, distribution of agricultural machinery use, and distribution of sugarcane pests, and others. Land is part of the landscape, which includes the physical environment, including climate, topography or relief, soil, hydrology, and natural vegetation, all of which have the potential to affect land use. Agricultural land is used to fulfill the function of land that is used as a production medium. Agricultural land consists of paddy fields and non-rice fields. Paddy land is land that is used to grow lowland rice, either continuously or alternately with a secondary crops. Meanwhile, non-paddy fields are land that is not used to grow rice, such as forests, swamps, gardens, reservoirs, yards, fields, and so on. The result of GIS data processing will be more accessible if combined with a website or known as a web GIS, so that people can access it easily via mobile, anytime and anywhere. Web-based geographic information system, or better known as a web GIS, is an application in GIS or geographic information system that utilize the internet network as a medium that function for distribution, integration, communication, and providing information in the form of text and digital maps, so as to perform its functions using analysis and queries related to GIS. This research is inputting data, the area and ownership of rice fields in Bungko Village, South Kota Mobagu District, by presenting it into a map that utilizes a web-based information system or web GIS. Material and methods. Software, Windows 10, 64-bit, XAMPP, Quantum GIS, Leaflet GIS, Google Chrome, Windows, WordPress, GPS Essential, and Avanza Map, Visual Studio Code version, GitHub and Gitbash, and GT Matrix. Material preparation. Secondary data that support the research are in the form of land ownership data in Bungko Village, South Kota Mobagu District, RBI map data, Indonesian Rupa Bumi Earth, in South Kota Mobagu District, and data on statutory instruments. Web GIS analysis. The method that will be used in the research is the digital visual on-screen classification method, where the researcher digitizes through the GIS software by interpreting image data with a web GIS-based spatial analysis. The implementation method uses the SDLC, System Development Lifecycle method, with a waterfall model approach that performs several stages, namely planning, analysis, design, implementation, testing, and maintenance. Results and discussion. Data collection. Bungo Village, South Kota Mobagu District, has an area that spans uh, 8, 800 and 1149 kilometer square by BPS Kota Mobagu Selatan data 2021 can be seen in figure 2. South Kota Mobagu district itself is directly adjacent to various areas in the north bordering Motobai village and the south is bordered by Lolayan district and the east by Tabang village and the west by Kopandakan Satu village. There are 53 plots of rice field with different owners and size. The area of rice fields in Bungo village is 64.10 hectare with the widest plot of 9.25 hectare and the narrowest plot of 0.003 hectare. This area was reduced by 60.19% with an area of 100.22 hectare from the area of rice fields in 2018. This reduction in rice fields occurred due to the conversion of agriculture land in Bungo Village, South Kota Mobagu District. In figure 2 is a sketch of the Bungo Village rice field from Department of Agriculture and Fishery Kota Mobagu. Design a system. Digital map creation. The first thing to do in making a digital map is to digitize the paddy fields in Bungo Village, Kota Mobagu Selatan District, and attribute data as in the previous data processing stage. The result of this data processing are converted into a GeoJSON file so that it can function on leaflet GS, which is a site for processing, digitizing data on this paddy field. The work of displaying a word map by connecting with digitized results using a web programming in HTML form. Coding is done using the Visual Studio Code version 1.65 code editor for Windows 64-bit, which must be downloaded on the laptop to be operated. Before coding is done, the thing that must be done is to make sure that exam software is operational. The result of the code area, the result of the code area are still located on a local host whose database is still on the operator's computer and cannot be accessed globally. To make the map in a network state, the author requires web hosting in the form of GitHub, which can be accessed through the site address http github.com, then register and enter the main account menu. Then create a repository, which is the working folder. Next, add the map making for making Word file that still works only on local host. There are 3 files that will be included, namely index.html, HTML, which contains localhost map coding with the HTML programming language, leaflet Ajax, which contain map template coding with the JavaScript programming language, and Bungo Village Arise field digitation, which contain the result of map digitation carried out previously with the JSON file format. The editing process is carried out with a terminal that connects the localhost project to the global using a software called Git Bash. Web creation. The appearance of the website is made using the WordPress software. The initial stage of make the website is to create a WordPress admin account. Update, log in the account, which will display the WordPress dashboard page. The WordPress dashboard is a user interface that is between data and design that function to display various metrics, numbers, or data visualizations. The appearance of the website is made with several components consisting of menus, header, menus, body, and footers. The menu is a part of the website that contains website pages, including the homepage, village profiles, data, maps, galleries, and contacts. The header is the display of the website title and website slogan. Body is display of the contents of the main page. Footer is the part of the website that contain the menu and website title. Implemented system. The information system for the distribution of rice field that present information on data on the area and data on ownership of rich fields in Bungko Village, South Cotabato District can be accessed in general using the internal network by typing the site address in the browser. Address bar, namely https slash sawah desa Bungko KTG Selatan wordpress.com slash. This website can be accessed using desktop, tablet, or smartphone devices. Maintenance and testing system, the websites created must check and update data or the information. In addition, website that needed to the web gives access speed testing and black box testing. And conclusion, Webis can provide information about the rice fields in Bungko Village, South Cotabato District. This website makes it easier for the government and the community, especially farmers, to access the data needs that are presented. In addition, this website is useful for policymakers as well as for monitoring the supply of fertilizer and pesticide for rice fields to farmers in Bungko Village, South Cotabato District. There are 53 plots of rice fields in Bungko Village, South Cotabato District, with different owners. The total area of rice field located in the Bungko Village is 64.10 hectare, with the widest area of 9.25 hectare and the narrowest area of 0.003 hectare. The resulting web GIS can be accessed online by users by connecting the internet network via the address in the URL address bar in the Explorer browser. http slash sawah desa bungko KTG Selatan .wordpress.com. Thank you very much for this presentation.